Just kidding. Just kidding. We're all a family here. And now I would like to introduce our MCs for the evening. Put your hands together for Alex GOEL and TREVOR MOONEY. Are they here? Alex GOEL? Trevor? Oh, hey Trevor. How's it going?
It is hot in there. That's why I usually sleep in the nude. Seriously, oh my gosh. That wasn't planned. That was punishment for us being late.
Mine was well ventilated, I enjoyed it a lot.
Let's be honest, on a scale of 1 to ripe tomato, where am I at right now?
You're really red. Were you thinking that the whole 30 minutes you were under there?
I was getting self-conscious under the sheets. But at least we're setting history already. This is the first year that a mustachioed lobster has ever hosted the talent show.
Well done, well done. So anyway, thank you very much for coming. My name's Alex GOEL. This is TREVOR MOONEY.
What's up?
And we're already very excited for everyone to be here. We're excited for a number of reasons. One of them is for the curtain will soon move.
Sorry,
for us to describe further how excited we are. But during the time when the curtain is not removed, so I think we're going to start out by saying some thank yous to such amazing. First, I want to thank Adam Braun. It's amazing. No matter, I think that we all. I noticed that almost no one is in pajamas. That's totally fine. Adam made that the theme after he bought that. And I know some of you are, but you can see like the Amazon history and then the email he sends to everyone saying that it's gonna be pajama. We're like, oh, are talent shows usually themed? He's like, yeah, like every talent show I've been to has been themed somehow.
As you can see, he did not tell us.
He did not. Yeah, so I just want to say some thank yous. I want to thank Adam. I want to thank Juan, Dong, and Antoinette Allen for all of the... There it is. There's the first slide. Awesome. That's the first slide right there. Great. Awesome. I also want to thank SAO, and I'm going to continue some thank yous after because there's going to be a short time afterwards. But just to start out, Trevor, I know the reason we're so excited is not because we got to spend 30 minutes in the pillow fort, although I enjoyed that. The reason I'm so excited is because this year, from what I've heard, is the year in which there's been more talent in DGSOM across the 4 classes than there has ever been before. So much talent that I don't believe we were able to fit all the acts. Is that correct, Trevor?
That is correct. So we decided to put together a little book report for you guys where we demonstrate some of those talents that couldn't quite fit.
To give shout outs, to give recognition. So, okay, great. So the first talent I want to shout out is from one of my great friends, Jaime Jimenez, who you recently saw, but you might be seeing again shortly. Jaime is not only a great friend, a great athlete, a great person in general, he's also, what you might not know, a skilled contortionist. And if you stay after, I hope we're going to demonstrate some of these talents that we couldn't fit, but Jaime's going to be demonstrating how to fit a 190-pound frame into a youth medium t-shirt, which is greatest strength among
I mean, if you're here, nice.
dope. It would be Armani, and of course it is.
Next up, appreciate it. We got a heckler already. It's a 4th year. It's like the first time he's probably talking in 4 years. I'm gonna keep on slinging them. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, by the way, when I was under those sheets, I was so warm I had a freaking vision quest. And it told me, I was sweating, and it told me that I should be hosting this show. So,
See?
that's what I'm doing. Anyway, jokes aside, we're still joking. Next up, we got Monique Mayer. Now, she's a member of the MS1 class, graduated from UCLA, as you can see, and I want to thank her for her talent to keep things on track during lecture. Now, during block 1, she's the one who so astutely pointed out that NSAIDs, like Advil, block coughs. Now, a couple months ago, I had the terrible idea to take Advil for, an embarrassing pain. And ever since then, it's kind of embarrassing for me to say I've had kind of a dry spell with the ladies, and I think it's because of the Advil.
I think your problem could be multifactorial, Trevor. That's okay. We also have a lot of very talented faculty. I see a lot of them are in the front row, and I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge a faculty member with also an amazing talent. I'm going to shout out my favorite exercise physiologist at UCLA, Dr. Brett Dolezal, PhD, who will be giving a short lecture entitled Being Cool After 35, the Do's and Don'ts.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Be cool.
This guy. He must have matched. Anyway. We got, next up, we have Kiro Bechet. Are you in the house, Kiro? Yeah, he must be. That's the Kiro. Woo! Alright. Now, Kiro is the self-proclaimed Mr. Steal Your Girl! And Kiro's special talent is his ability to kind of show love for everybody in the class on weekdays and especially on weekends. Now, since no one seems to say it back here, I'm sorry. I love you too. I love you too. In fact, I gave Kiro a lot of, I make fun of him a lot. But Kiro's a close friend of mine. He stayed over at my house over winter break. And it was during that time he told me that he thought my sister was extremely beautiful. Kelly. And actually, Kelly's in the house right now, I think. Where's Kelly at? Where's Kelly? Is Kelly even here? All right, story over story. It's fine. Wait, moving on. Moving on.
Later. So, as you can probably guess, I see a lot of smart minds in the hall right now, and we have a lot of academic talent in DGSOM, especially in the class of 2018. So much academic talent that we actually have 4 students who, before coming to medical school, went to one of the most prestigious educational institutions in the entire world. I'm of course talking about Harvard, Westlake School in North Hollywood, Los Angeles. Adam Braun, Richard Luker, Alex Jones, and Monica Chen will be talking about their experiences in this fast-paced academic and social environment. And moving right along, I want to talk about one of my favorite students in the DGSOM 2018 class, Fez Ohan. Fez has so many talents that it was difficult to pick just one for him to showcase. But my favorite thing about Fez is that he's both an artist and a poet. And he's finally found a medium that allows him to combine both of these traits. And like true beauty itself, Fez's art is ephemeral, lasting for only moments. Some usually 0 to 10 seconds, only to disappear into a forgotten server and bring light to another land. And so I would like to show some, I think some of Fez's artwork is available here. It's very special, so he'll stay after and give a short talk on the nature of beauty and art in all of its forms.
Nice catch on that one. 2 seconds.
This is just incredible. This is such incredible. Amazing. The brushstrokes are, anyway.
We love you, Fez. We love you. And finally, we want to end on a more heartwarming note. We've been razzing a lot of people. And I want to recognize some members of the MS1 class who have recently gotten engaged. Love has taken flight for Amon. Lucy Martinez. And Rebecca Linfield. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wish you all the best. Now, you ladies in the crowd might disagree, but Alex and I are no experts on love. But we really want to point out one particular example of love in our class. Now, Sun Nguyen, he has been with his partner for a long time. He's shown her devotion. He's shown his partner devotion. He's been with them for a long time, and I think he's ready to take the next step. Now, I want to... I think Sun and Nadia will make a great couple.
All right, thank you so much. That is the end of our PowerPoint presentation. This is the part where I want to continue the thank yous as we get ready. Pull up the screen to get ready for our first act, which is going to be from GEFFENOTES. But as I was saying, I wanted to thank Juan and Antoinette because they organized all the logistics of this in conjunction with Adam Braun, and it was very harder than it looks. I also want to thank all of the people we have backstage, which is Stephanie, Choi, Maxine Velasquez, Tran, John Gigolo Horton, and then also want to thank SAO Meredith. As always, hey Meredith, thank you. You're so amazing.
And one more special shout out to the class of 2015.
Well, I think that has been enough stalling time. So without further ado, I would like to introduce DGSOM's finest a cappella group, GEFFENOTES.
Go Jeff! Go Jeff!
Try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't see. Stuck in reverse. When the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try. Someone like you something you cannot replace. A tear stream down your face and die.
Rolling around, always looking down.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try
Someone
to fix
like you.
Very funny. TRANG. Yeah, she likes to kind of do it last minute, so she might be writing a joke right now.
I have to warn you guys, I'm not feeling very well right now. I had a lot of cheese, and I tried to correct it by eating more cheese backstage. I regret everything. So, you are Adam, Trevor, and Alex. Maybe it's the other way around, I don't know. The people heading this talent show, they let me go out on stage here without hearing even one joke. They're really sticking their necks out for me, and it was a really big mistake in their part. I don't even go here. and until like 5 minutes ago, I had 0 jokes. I wrote 2 jokes while I was backstage eating cheese, and they're not appropriate or funny. So I don't know what I'm gonna do up here. Okay, I'm drawing a blank. So someone told me that I should picture everyone naked. And I really have to say, you guys need to hit the gym more, you know? Except for Marissa. You know. I feel like Marissa, if she like lifted up her shirt sleeve, her bicep would just like go across the auditorium and slap me in the face, tell me to go to K-Rec. Yeah, she's hot. So I have guns too, though, you know. You guys want to know how I got my guns? Study 8 hours in the LRC. Yeah. For the low cost of studying for 8 hours a day, you too can have the physique of melted butter. Yes, you can. Yeah. You guys ever studied the LRC and you enter a room and there's just like all the boards are covered in the compliment cascade and you're like, if it's wrong to be sexually attracted to someone for their drawing of the compliment cascade, I don't want to be right. I'm gonna move over here now. Maybe my jokes will be funnier over here. Oh God, what was next? Yeah, but I should try to be healthier because at this point I really can't give any healthy lifestyle change advice without being hypocritical. Like, what can I say, you know? Like, you should walk or briefly consider it. That's what I do. But in LA, I feel like a lot of people are very healthy, but in a very strange way. Like they will focus on one body part, you know? Like girls are like, I want a thigh gap. And guys are like, I want a 6-pack and and I want 4 more packs to wrap around and go up my back. Everyone who's ever been to K-Rec is like, I don't think she understands how abdominal muscles work. Oh yeah, what was I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that in my 25 years of life, I've never looked at a boy and counted his abdominal muscles. You know, I've always been more like, ooh, a boy. I like those. So my standards are not very high. So I'm dating Drew Campion. It's going well, you know. When he runs his fingers through my hair, I think there's a 50-50 chance he's using me as a napkin right now. Relationships are about compromise, right? Compromise. So last year, during my stand-up, I handed out some really like gem pickup lines. And I feel like now that I'm in a relationship, you guys might give me more credence. So now I'm going to tell you some pickup lines to how to pick up your fellow colleague. I'm going to need a volunteer. Maybe someone from backstage. You, yes, you. Yes. Volunteer.
I didn't volunteer, she made me do this.
Nope, this is very surprising.
Eats it for me too.
So I'm going to try out my pickup lines on Nick. Nick Ray, I don't even know him. Surprise.
Snake.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you ready? Nick, you are hotter than the Wilson's Lounge at 12 o'clock p.m.
Very uncomfortable.
I also like to keep in my, my repertoire of pickup lines, some pickup lines for very, very specific situations. For example, if your love interest is drinking 1% milk, you are drinking 1% milk, you can tell them, are you drinking 1% milk because you think you're fat? Because I think you can drink whole milk if you wanted to. I'm taken, okay? Here's one. Are you the USMLE Step 1? Because I would do you for 8 hours with 7 minutes, for 7 5-minute breaks in between for snacking. Inappropriate, I know.
Okay, thanks.
Where are you going, date meeting? So I really did write all my jokes backstage, so I have no transitions. So how about that MedNet password, huh? I think I had to change mine like 5 days ago. I think changing the MedNet password is probably the hardest part about going to medical school here. Every time I go to change my password, they always give you that message, you know. You need an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a number, a hieroglyphic, a poem, blood from a virgin. And you can't use the same virgin you did last time. It's hard. I only have 1 minute left. The stress doesn't come with pockets. Okay, so now that I'm a med student, my high school asked me to come back and talk to the students. And I told them, I'm a strange girl and I'm not to be trusted with today's youth. but they wanted me anyways, and they told me, we want you to like pique the students' interest in science and maybe give them some advice for college and maybe life. And I was like, okay. And so I brought my list. I wrote on the back of a PBL sheet. I'm never gonna look at this again. So some college advice. Choose a major that you love, and you'll never work a day in your life, because that field is probably not hiring. So life advice. Give 100%, always give 100%, unless you're donating blood. Okay, slow and steady wins the race, unless it's a real race. Something, save money. And for science, I thought, what did I learn in medical school that I can tell them? So I told, so I gave them a little interesting fact. I said, do you guys know that you took out your intestines and you stretched them from end to end, so they're, stretched out as far as they could be, you would die. You would.
Back abs a lot recently.
You can tell if you check out paid. Anyway, I love Trang's work. Everything she says just like turns to gold. And we're gonna move right to our next act. We have a lot of acts during this time, and we're gonna continue with the theme of the raw sexuality that Trang brings to the stage with my favorite band, Sexual Chocolate. So give it up for Sexual Chocolate.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. The evening time would pass me by. Oh, you know I walk 1,000 miles if I could just say you tonight. Thank you. Thanks a lot for coming, guys. We are Sexual Chocolate. out the door just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss by 8 a.m. Phone rings in the car. The wife is working hard. She's running late tonight again. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta work to feed the soul. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. You've got your love online. You think you're doing fine, but you're just plugged into the wall. That deck of tarot cards won't get you very far. There ain't no hand to break your fall. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta know just when to fold. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. That's right. You've crossed the finish line. Won the race but lost your mind. Was it worth it after all? I need you here with me. This love is all we need. Just take a hold of the hand that breaks the fall. Well, I know what I've been told. Gotta break free to break the mold. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I can't do this all on my own. No, I know that I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. Someday we'll be together. Someday. Someday we'll be together. Someday I'm no Superman. That's about right. Head down south through the land of the pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring at the road and pray to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, anywhere you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
actual chocolate. Great performance. All right. Yeah, that was a nice performance. It was sweet and smooth, like milk chocolate.
But good for my heart, like dark chocolate. Next up, we have a spoken word performance, a very exciting spoken word performance by NONSO coming up now. Give it up for NONSO.
Hi. Yeah, before I start, I'd like to wish Kaylee Bowles a happy birthday. Okay, so this poem is by and for my fake older sister, Miss Hilda Davis. It's called What She's Learned. She knows that she is scared of deep water, of the fact that it promises nothing but infinity. She gets anxious when things last too long. She hates when people talk about forever as if it would exist if there were no chance of dying. If there were no chance of dying, would forever be worth chasing then? She knows of death intimately. She has seen it many times. There's nothing more haunting than feeling a spirit cut through the ceiling. She knows that she suffers from night terrors, but pretends to lose sleep for no reason. That anytime a man tries to get close to her, she runs as though she can smell the decay as she lays next to him. Heartbreak is perhaps the only thing she regrets being the culprit of. She knows that karma isn't a bitch, but someone's gorgeous, nerdy son you run to in the dark but mean nothing to. She knows that heartbreak can make you lose your mind, that there's a man in the middle of Bed-Stuy who's scared to get close to his new girlfriend because of a crazy woman that broke him in 2009, and how she is so sorry for that. She knows how it feels to get knocked down by someone you would never expect a blow from, but that you have to teach yourself to stand tall. She knows it takes 2 minutes to run from hood to home in stilettos, how the air tastes when a man calls you whore for having too much mouth for him, how you would relinquish your lips for love until you realize that love don't live like that. Love is a sacrifice that screams despite the calls for silence. It is a silence that you sit in when you figure out that you are not what someone wants. She knows that somewhere in the darkest corner of the Lower East Side, a beautiful girl thinks that everything is wrong with her because the boy she gave her body to left her for someone more dainty and less loving than she is. She knows and she's learned that giving yourself to a man who does not want you will never make him yours. That dousing yourself with whiskey and jamming your mouth with cigarettes to forget him will only leave you smelling like blood in the morning, and no one loves an open wound. But she loves like one. She loves all red and pulsating, all gush and gutter and reek and stitch. She knows she wants someone to love her with the power of healing and forgiveness, but no one seems to want a woman who loves her scars, like the one on her right knee that she doesn't put shea butter on because she doesn't want her skin forgetting its stories. She knows that she's an epic novel, the Iliad, the one they used to get spark notes for but still couldn't understand. She knows that folk want her to express more than she does, but she just feels like there are some things that are more important than her feelings. She is young, and she does not know much. All she knows for sure is that her purpose remains between her and her God, and her God is a reflection of how life is. And well, ain't life so damn beautiful. Thank you.
Give it up for NONSO, that was exquisite. Next up, we have the musical stylings of Google, or as your pamphlets might indicate, the artist formerly known as Pen 15.
don't know. I don't get it. I'm looking at it and it doesn't look. Oh my god! Oh, that is so. I
Still don't get it. All right. Musical silence of cool. Up next.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that third year'd be the worst year? Oh God, my first date, I shouldn't have let you go. Just put me back in lecture. All these eval shelves and prezzies drive me crazy, and I need to know now because my loneliness is killing me. Haven't seen a friend in 6 whole weeks. I don't do laundry or clean my house. It's a pigsty. Come on, Tinder, work this time. Oh, my attending, how was I supposed to know the differential of that infectious versus malignancy? I don't know. Throw lupus in for fun, yeah. Show me how you want me to be. Tell me R3 what I need to know for LOD. My hungriness is killing me. I've been awake since 4:15. If I don't eat now, I'll lose my mind. Hangry again. Move it, trick, it's conference time. Oh baby, baby, I think her water just broke. Where do I put my hands now? Oh baby, baby, it's crowning and I don't know how to catch this child. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, Obi, what I need to know now for this push. My scrubs are soaked, and is that pee? I must admit, this is nasty. Now mom is crying, and I am too. And I've got poo covering both my shoes. Oh baby, baby, 4th year is coming soon. Gonna take vacation, research rotation, trip to Bahamas for 2. With my date from Tinder, shows us how to have a good time. We've forgotten what it's like to be loved. Please help us. We all need hugs after the show. No, really, guys. Please hold us tight and don't let go. Don't let go. We all got rounds at 6 a.m. Hit up PubMed right before we go to bed.
So I love that song. That was incredible. They're amazing musicians. But Trevor, there was one word or phrase, I guess it's a word, that I didn't understand. I had never heard of it before. It was Tinder. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is? I don't know what it is.
Nah, right? Swipe right. What?
So there was one word or phrase I didn't know. It was Tinder from their presentation. You're not familiar with that? You wouldn't be familiar with that?
Never heard of it.
Okay. Neither am I. I don't even know how it would go or how it would work. Okay, great. Well, next, I think I'm gonna do some background research and come back to you because I think there's a lot here to explore.
All right. But next up, we have Alex Garrett on the ukulele.
Hey everyone. I wanted to mention that these two songs are arrangements by the great Jake Shimabukuro. If there's such a thing as a big name in ukulele, there's not. It's him, so I'll let you figure out what this next one is.
Banjo's like a circular, and it's circular. There's like 5 strings. Both have strings. Yes, so do guitars, and so does sitars.
Oh, it's Trevor's turn now. Great.
That was Alex Garrett. That was wonderful. I love the ukulele. That really brought me back to the first time I went to Hawaii. I was with my family at a luau. Beautiful. And I ate so much poi that I barfed. But I don't blame it on the poi. Now, as some of you may know, I have Crohn's disease. But the good news is, recently, some researchers have found some genetic loci that might be related to Crohn's disease. You guys are like a medical student audience, so I'm gonna use the word loci. And it's great. This is great news for me. Not necessarily because I'm gonna benefit from this new scientific development. Like, this is probably 50 years down the line, I'm actually gonna have a nice drug for Crohn's. But in the meantime, at least I can make the joke that diarrhea, it runs in my genes.
Oh, well done. Incredible.
That was hilarious. Come on, guys.
Desiree's like, no, but Desiree's always like. Next up, we have a change of pace. This is one of my favorite acts. It is Lourdes and Zeus will be performing folklorico traditional Mexican dance to a piece called Jarabe Tapatío. So give it up for Lourdes and Zeus, and they're both coming out of retirement for this, and they will both be available for photographs after the show. That was an important addition. Okay, thank you.
after the show for pictures. Those two. Oh, what's up? All right, yeah, so, Alex, lately I've been feeling like I'm under a lot of pressure. Not just because of this, but, you know, I've come a long way in my medical career. I've finished
Very
a couple,
far.
a lot of, very
Far in your
long.
medical career for sure, yeah.
So, yeah, I started to think about, you know, specialties down the line. It's really getting to me.
And I feel that a lot, Trevor. I feel that a lot. I actually consider myself to be very fortunate because I have already decided the specialty that I'm going to go into. I actually knew when I was like, I know some people, when they're 3, they know they want to become doctors. I knew I wanted to become a doctor and what type. When I... Close, thank you. No, she said urology. I think I had that. I get along with the bros really well, so I think that's probably what she meant.
He's already
close. It's really close to that. But it's more like a calling, though. I think urology, some people go in, I don't know. It's a calling, too. The urologist here. But I found the place where I can actually make the most difference to the greatest number of people, and that specialty is called ortho-ophthalmoplastic radiodermatology. And it's pretty competitive, as I'm sure a lot of the 4th years will attest, at the top of their class. And one of the things about these competitive ones is that it often helps to do an away rotation, as you may know. And I'm also, again, very fortunate. I've already set up my away rotation. This fall, I will actually be leaving campus. I will be doing my away rotation in New York City in the sales and trading division of Goldman Sachs. So I'm really excited for that. Thank you. Next up, we have Sean DREYER performing Rachmaninoff in G minor on the piano.
Give it up for Sean.
moving right along to another. Oh, Sean! Moving right along to another very talented musician. We're going to be hearing Swan Tran on the traditional Vietnamese zither. So, give it up for Swan.
Don't kill it, baby.
Thank you so much, Swan. Let's give another hand for Swan. Yeah. Thank you, Swan. You know, this is a pretty special time for me. Exactly 1 year to this day, I snuck into the DGSOM talent show. So I saw the class of 2017 do their thing, and I saw the debut of their class video. It was amazing. It's one of the reasons why, I not that I had a choice, but why I chose to go to UCLA. It's the last mistake I'll make, it's fine.
But what's funny is I actually wore the exact same attire. I had this brown suit on. I think I had this exact shirt on and I had this exact tie. And it's amazing because during my interview, I said the things that somehow got me into UCLA. And, you know, it would be a shame if up here, wearing the same suit, I would say the things that would get me kicked out. So that's not my goal. Next up though, we got the music video for the class of 2018. I hope you enjoy. It's called Blank Stare?
I've never heard the song,
Yeah.
but I think it's rare, but.
Monday morning, 8 a.m. Moving fast 'cause I woke up late. Bagel, coffee, lots of stands. Got to LRC like, oh my god, I might be late. Tutor just so it's okay. Lectures slow, who's asleep? Questions outside the referee slide. Coffee's low, here goes sheep. What was that about chloride? Oh well, podcast up, sound cut out, can't comprehend. Ask Linda or a friend. Assessment scores and looking back for the weekend. The anatomy, the hyperlinks never see. What letter draws and pen? What is the tissue layer? No Shetler runs the game. They all look the same. Overworked and restless, studying so damn hard. Never-ending checklist, every check's a flashcard. Always behind a lecture, a constant catch-up game. In class with a blank stare. So much share and take. Itching sores, swollen notes. I don't know what it could be. Doctor, nurses, anyone. Go back and get the history. Find out what you have. Wait for tests to come back. Still the worst is yet to come. Time out. Every word's when do they get all these actors? Contact with report. Keep on asking questions like, oh my god, how many dreams? Now to show some empathy. Is this enough for my HND? 'Cause I gotta get this before my OSCE. Was it mine in the center line? It's taking way too long. Many hours have gone by. But my game isn't strong. The storm is ours. Hey, you'll sing the same song. Words and numbers. She's restless, studying so damn hard. Never-ending checklist, and huge days of flashcards. Always behind on lectures, a constant catch-up game. In class with a blank stare, baby. So much to retain. Was that bone artifact or tumor? Will this ever get better?
Great job, MS. Let's give another hand for the MS1 class. Comic geniuses. Clearly, it's not just us. So we have an excellent performance coming up next by the SAO. But in the meantime, I wanted to report back on something I promised to look into, which was we were talking about the definition of a word called Tinder. Tinder. And I asked, I had a conversation back there, I did some research, I talked to some wise fourth years who were able to explain to me what it was, and I'm not just going to present it back, sort of what I heard. So this is the story of what Tinder is. So basically, first you build a profile, and you put into it all of your biggest accomplishments, all of your best traits. And then you have, and you put it into your app. And then you have this list of suitors, and you have to decide which ones you like and which ones you don't. And then you wait. And then you wait some more. Some people wait longer than others. But then there's this special day. I think it's tomorrow, where you see all of your matches. And then you go live with your match for 3 to 6 years, depending on what kind of relationship you want. You stay up.
All you need is one. All you need is one. That's my motto.
Exactly, one match wonder, Trevor Mooney. But you go live with your match for 3 to 6 years, depending on what kind of relationship you want. You stay up all hours of the night, sometimes for 36 hours in a row, doing work. And so most people love their match after all. Some people decide that they want to switch up and try something new, perhaps Grindr. But most people stay with their match. Most people stay with their match perhaps because they love it, perhaps because they spent 4 years developing a non-transferable skill set and it seems impractical to leave that field at that juncture. But in the end, what I think makes the Tinder process so beautiful is that no matter what person or thing or concept you match with, in the end you get to dedicate the rest of your life in a loving commitment to making the life of another person on this earth better, happier, healthier, and safer. And I think safer, all the above. And I think that's what makes the process and all of the work so worthwhile. So I think we should give a hand right now to the fourth year class and how far they've come in this writing process. Great job, man. And now I think we should give it up for the SAO, who will be performing a bedtime story.
Are you ready for your bedtime story? Yeah. Are you ready for your bedtime story? Yeah. The night before match. It is. 'Twas the night before match, and all through the school, all the fourth years were stressing, trying not to lose their cool. Their rank lists were in, certified with care. They could only hope their first choice would be there. The seniors were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of residency danced in their head. And Meredith in her kerchief, and Jason in his cap, had just settled down for a well-deserved nap. When out in the courtyard there arose such a clatter, they sprang from their desks to see what was the matter. Away to the window they flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. When what to their weary eyes made them laugh, but a miniature sleigh and DGSOM staff, with a smooth-looking dean whose swagger was killer. They knew in a moment it must be Dean Miller. Tough as Bruins, his awesome team, they came. His awesome team, they came. They came. They hustled and gabbed and called out match names. On NYU, on Michigan, on Philly, PA, on Kaiser, on Keck, on Stain at UCLA. To the top of your list, 2 years of being on call. Now match away, match away, match away all. So up to CODY, the whole crew they flew, with a sleigh full of well-being, led by Dr. Stuber too. With a shimmy and a shake and maybe a twerk. Maybe a twerk. They busted some moves before getting to work.
Yeah, that's right.
They danced and spun round and round. Then Dean Miller arrived with a gleeful bound. He was dressed all in red from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with construction soot. A bundle of envelopes was flung on his back, and he looked just like Santa opening the sack. He handed the stack to the SAO team and told them to keep secret the seniors' hopes and dreams. They were happy and joyful to hear all had matched, because a first choice envelope is the best kind of catch. With a wink of their eyes and a twist of their heads, they wish the seniors know they have nothing to dread. They spoke not a word, but went straight to work. They sealed the envelopes and continued to twerk. Dean Miller laid a finger aside of his nose pose and giving a nod back to the SAO, he goes. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, the results now official. And we heard them exclaim as they drove out of sight, "Happy Match Day to all, and to all a good night."
At this moment, we'd like to notify you about an event that's happening after the talent show. We're having a post-talent show mixer or fun time over at the Glendon. Go to the top floor where you're going to be able to order your favorite special drinks, including but not limited to the Furosa Mai Tai and the Lasix on the beach. And next up, I didn't think of those. Next up, we have Mycobacterium masala, which is as talented as it sounds delicious.
Let's hear it one more time for the Bongo team of DGSOM. And as personally, as a member of my undergraduate Bhangra team and having traveled to many Bhangra events during my lifetime, I can say with certainty that that is the most culturally diverse Bhangra team ever assembled. It's beautiful. Hashtag DGSOM.
I'm gonna get this at some point. It's good now. Now is intermission. You guys have been working really hard out there.
Alright. So, originally we were supposed to do a medley of happy songs, but the previous acts have been all so sensual, especially that last twerking from the faculty. We just have to up our game. So here's a rendition of T-Swizzle, and we hope you guys like it.
Midnight, he comes and picks me up, no headlights. Long drive, can end in burning flames or paradise. Fade into view. It's been a while since I have even heard from you. Have heard from you. I should just tell you to leave, 'cause I know exactly where it leads, and I watch us go round and round each time. You've got that James Dean daydream look in your eyes, and I got that red lip classic thing that you like, and when we go crashing down, we'll come back every time. We never go out of style. We never go out of style. You've got that long hair slicked back, white t-shirt. I've got that good girl thing and that tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we'll come back every time. We never go out of style. We never go out of style. So it goes. He can't keep his white eyes on the road. Take me home. Lights are off, he's taking off his coat. Now I've heard that you've been out and about with some other girl. Some other girl. Says what she said is true, but I can't stop thinking about you, and I watch us go round and round each time. You've got that James Dean daydream look in your eyes, and I got that red lip plastic thing that you like, and when we go crashing down, we'll come back every time. We never go out of style. We never go out of style. You've got that long hair slicked back, white t-shirt. I've got that good girl thing and the tight little skirt. And when we go crashing down, we'll come back every time. We never go out of style. Out of style. You're everything that I need. I want your high love and endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. Just hold on, we're going home. Hard to do these things alone. Just hold on, we're going home.
I got that daydream.
But I need.
I said you could
You say I'm just a friend. Oh, you say I'm just a friend. Oh, baby,
crashing down.
got what I
Every
need.
time we'll never go
Say
out.
I'm just a friend.
We never
Oh, you
go
say I'm
out.
just a friend.
You got that James Dean daydream look in your eyes, and I got that red lip plastic thing that you like, and let it go crashing down. We come back every time. We never go out of style. We never go out of style.
Thank you so much, Sons of Menarche. Next up, we got Dustin Harris performing some stand-up comedy.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing? My name's Dustin. I'm a third year right now.
Only one here.
Exactly. Have you ever been so tired that you might throw up? No? Okay. I didn't know there'd be so many doctors that I actually know in the audience. Dr. Alfara, my continuity chair, and Dr. Napolitano, my fourth year college chair, and Dr. Stuber, who's just a nice person. So I have to do my first joke facing away from everybody. Hey everybody, my name is Dustin. Just to put things in context, the last time I did stand-up, I was 21 years old, and I was very immature. I spent half of my jokes talking about how I had a congenital birth defect where my penis was in the shape of a frisbee. If you picture it, just like short, but very wide. If I pleasured myself, it would be kind of like... What kind of psychopath thinks of that? I could never tell that joke in front of a room of doctors and future doctors. I mean, I'm telling it to you now, but it's an anecdote, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Dr. Miller, please stop writing. Stop writing. I mean, maybe that's why I'm 25 and I'm still single. I'm so single that on my 25th birthday, my mother sent me an article that was 36 questions to make somebody fall in love with you. Wow, only 36? Please, article, tell me more. It was about this research study where they took two strangers, gave them 36 pre-written questions. They sat in a room and answered the questions. 6 months later, those two strangers were married. Wow. But it gets better. Then two researchers saw the results and said, hey, let's try this for ourselves. So they went to a bar, got a few drinks, went through the 36 questions, and now those two are married. Amazing. Essentially what my mom was saying was, Dustin, we're not getting any younger, and neither are you. And obviously, whatever you're doing, it's not working. So your only option is to use science to trick some girl into falling in love with you. That's what you're left with, being single at 25. My mom was pretty good for a while. For 24 years, she didn't make a sound about my love life. And then the day I turned 25, she was like, oh, I can't hold in all this disappointment anymore. Forget Jesus take the wheel, Mama's taking the wheel, and Mama wants grandchildren. Dating's pretty hard, especially in your third year. My advice for those first and second years, when you enter your third year, you have to develop this kind of filter between your brain and your mouth. I call it the enthusiasm filter. Whenever somebody asks you to do something or asks you a question, it goes through the filter and it comes out more enthusiastic, more positive, yada yada. The name explains itself. You're all very smart. So the attendant calls me over. Medical student, what's your name? Justin?
Yeah, Justin.
My name's Dustin. The J is silent. It's so silent, it's invisible. I actually had an attendant call me Justin for a 3-hour surgery. You know what I said to him? Nothing. You really have to pick your battles during third year. I mean, you call me Justin. That's 5 out of 6 letters correct in my name. Nobody's perfect, okay? I'm not asking for perfection. So anyways, Justin, come over here. Would you like to do a rectal exam on this patient? Maybe feel the prostate? And in my head, I'm thinking, whatever. I guess if nobody else is gonna do it, someone's gotta get in there. Then it goes through the enthusiasm filter, or I also call it the Steven Tyler Joe Biden filter, and it comes out as, did you say rectal exam? Hold up, wait a minute. Can someone check the calendar? Because it must be my birthday. You got me exactly what I wanted. A rectal exam? You shouldn't have. Someone's been reading my diary. I got my gloves, I got my lube. I've been doing my finger exercises. Let's do this. But I'm just putting on a show. I don't know what the heck I'm doing when I get in there. But I do something and I get out. The attending asks me, so Justin, what'd you feel in there? How'd the prostate feel? Did it feel boggy at all? Boggy? Can you use that word in a sentence? I don't even know what boggy feels like. It's not like I was reading my textbook and I saw normal versus a boggy prostate and they had little prostate swatches for me to feel. You know, that's not a bad idea. Prostate swatches. A product brought to you by Dustin Harris and Dustin Harris Incorporated, patent pending. Back to the real question, what the heck does boggy mean? Does anybody in here know what boggy means? Please raise your hand. Exactly, nobody knows what it means. It's a made-up word. But is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. Dustin, calm down. What do you know? Well, the word boggy is used to describe a bog. Good so far. What do you know about bogs, Dustin? Well, a bog is where Luke Skywalker met Yoda on the planet Dagobah to train to be a Jedi Master. Everybody knows that. So what do you know? Yoda fights for the light side of the Force, so he's good. If Yoda is good, then by the transitive property, bogs must be good. And if bogs are good, then boggy is good. And if boggy is good, then having a boggy prostate must be good. So I'm gonna say yes, Mr. Attending. He had a very boggy prostate. Probably the boggiest prostate I've ever felt. On a scale of 1 to boggy, I would say, damn, that's a boggy prostate. If there's a sale on that prostate in the Boggy store, it'd be sold out. You have to get a special order from another store that's only closed on the weekends. Okay, the last one's a little bit of a stretch. And the attending says, oh no, he has a boggy prostate. We better work him up for BPH or prostatitis. What? You're telling me a boggy prostate's bad? What the heck, Yoda? What are you doing to me? You never failed me before and you choose now. Now's the time that you fail me? God, don't use Yoda for your medical guidance. All right, that's the advice I have for third year. No Yoda. Lastly, I want to talk to the guys. Girls you may listen to. Guys, I don't know a lot about girls, but I know a few key things. Let's say you're at the bar or the club, and you see a girl across the room. How do you walk up to her? Like this? Wrong. So wrong. You gotta have a little bit of swagger. You know, you gotta move your shoulders, lean back a little bit. Not because it's the cool thing to do. Not because all the rappers are rapping about it, but because girls have bad depth perception. It's a scientific fact. They're like the opposite of T-Rexes. So if you're moving, they can't track you. And before you know it, you're right in their face. They can't escape. And then guys, what do you say? What's your opening line? I like to open with a compliment. Because when a guy compliments a girl, that's a sincere sign that he wants to sleep with that girl. Flip it, when a girl compliments a guy, that's a sincere sign that she probably bought whatever she's complimenting on that guy. Oh my God, I love that shirt on you. Oh, thanks. Oh, honey, actually, I think you bought this one for me. Yeah, I know I did. And don't you forget it. What do you want me to do, like wear a sign that says my girlfriend bought this shirt for me? Would it kill you to wear a sign? Do you even care about this relationship? This is just like my birthday all over again. You wouldn't let me do a prostate exam? My mother was right about you. I should have stayed with that Brazilian guy. But guys, put some effort into your compliment. I see these guys at the bar. Their compliments, they come in 2 steps. Step 1, it's like they're eating ribs. Step 2, they just state a fact. Oh, God is right. Damn, girl. That dress right there? You're wearing it. You're wearing that dress? That's like getting a participant medal at a race. Yeah. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for wearing clothes outside of the house today. Congratulations. But guys, I'm gonna give you a compliment for free that you can use in any situation. Walk up to the girl, swagger, remember. Okay. Look her straight in the eye and say, hey girl, you look like the type of girl that I would ask 36 questions to make you fall in love with me. And then later, we can go back to my place and find out what a boggy prostate feels like. Thanks everybody.
A joke, it's just a fun fact, which is that, kind of a joke. I stand by what I said, it's just a fun fact, that 2 years ago, Dustin Harris hosted the talent show. As Desiree's nodding. Yes. And last year, Dustin's little sib, Lasu Allen Blitz, hosted the talent show. And this year, Lasu Allen Blitz's little sib, Trevor Mooney, is hosting the talent show, which I think is so cute.
Lau and Dustin, are you guys here right now?
It's adorable.
Lau, where are you?
Back there.
You gonna?
Want to engage with
I do. Yeah, come on here. Dustin, are you here?
Dustin is
Wet for me.
Yeah. Hey, these guys. How about these guys? They're showing out.
We're having a sing-along now.
And Alex.
Wow.
Take pictures while you can. Don't worry about it. I only saw one flash. Is that it? Thanks. Wait a minute. My hair got messed up under the freaking blanket. Thanks, guys. Those two are great mentors.
They're great.
Yeah, clearly. I wish I was as funny as Dustin, but I can at least relate to his problems. My mother grinds my gears a lot too. You know, the other day I was talking to her and I was like, Mom, like, why can't I do as well with the ladies as my sister does with the men? Any comment? I love you too, Kelly. That's a compliment. Kelly's a great woman. She's a great pathologist. Anyway. And my mom said, Trevor, honey, relax. Honey, relax. She's really good looking and so nice. I was like, but Mom, what about me? And she was like, oh, Trevor, you're so nice too. But I have, I'm really lucky I have Kelly to look up to. She's really amazing. And the 4th year class is amazing too. Kelly's actually the person who showed me Bella Pita, so props to you. I love that place. It's delicious. you guys should get the chicken washi there. It's so good. Anyway, up next, we have another Rachmaninoff performance. In the first act, we heard the Rachmaninoff prelude in G minor. Now that it's Act 2, we're ready to take a next half step up to the Rachmaninoff prelude in G sharp minor by Maria Punchak. Give it up! That was amazing. Next up, we have Chidozie Tremezier. Now, this man has no problems in the lady department, and you'll be able to see that. He's doing a performance of an Usher song, so give it up for Chidozie!
I have you nothing.
When you feel it in your body, you find somebody who makes you change your ways, like they can get you good. Said you act like you really know everything in your past. You wanna let it go. I've been there, done it, passed around. And after all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you touch by the words in the song, then maybe you got it bad. And when you're on the phone, you hang up and you call right back. And you got it bad. And when you miss a day without your friend, your whole life off track. You know you got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't wanna have fun. That's all you think about. You got it bad when you're out with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody. You got it bad when you say that you love her and you really know everything used to matter. It don't matter no more. Like my money or my car, you can have it all. Flowers, cars, and candy to each other. Oh, so fortunate to have you, girl. And I want you to know I really adore you. All my people who know what's going on, look at your mate, help me sing my song. Tell them I'm your mate, you're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. They say I'm your mate, you're my mate. Promise to love you the best I can. See, I can never done it just around. And after all that, this is what I found. That every one of y'all is just like me. It's too bad that you can't see that you got it bad. When you go home and you call right back, hey, oh, and when you miss a day without your ring, oh, lights on, oh, got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't wanna have fun. All you think about, you got it bad when you're out with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody. You got it, oh. Woo! someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody you got in bed.
So anyway, I just want to again remind everyone that after I thought this was considering Shadosia's Leslie performance, If You Got About It by Usher, I want to remind everyone that there's a party at the Glendon after this. Just kidding. But there's a party at the Glendon after this. I don't know if anybody's heard of the hit single by Usher, Love in This Club, but I heard it's going to be remarkably similar to the Glendon event. But now we actually have a special presentation. It's off program.
Not that it matters though, we're single. But anyway, so moving on. It's fine.
Shockingly, we have a special presentation. So I'm gonna hand over the mic to some special gentlemen.
We found these guys right now.
Close those. What are you doing? We feel up for regular broadcasting for an important message and a stroll down memory lane. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Thank you for the warm welcome. Let's give it up for Alex and Trevor, who did a great job.
Gil! Where's Tyler?
So we've seen a lot change. Like fourth year, you don't get here without things happening to you. Stuff happens. But we're here, and it's great. Last time I was here, there was someone else on stage with me. Hello, hello, hello! Fourth year's in the house! Theo Parker in the house! Dr. Washington in the house! Dr. Hayden? He's not a factor anymore, Gil. But I think it was actually 4 years. I think to this day, or this night at this point, we were on the stage doing the exact same thing. Indeed. It's pretty awesome. But if I'm being totally honest though, I was actually kind of worried for Tyler. Because he wasn't in such a great way. He was even less sober than he is now. True. And he was just streaming videos and they weren't lectures. And you're not going to watch yourself, Bill. All right? And honestly, though, we turned it around. You matched in urology. He's going to be a weenie genie. That's great. And he got AOA, which is incredible. Everyone gets lucky once. Yeah. But actually, I would like to know, and I think the first years and second years would like to know too, how did you turn that around?
My parents ask me that every day. So it was after receiving enough physicianships that I had more than Lee, or I guess Dean Miller had stamps on his passport, that I knew it was time to turn around. And in addition, Liz O'Gara's urging to kind of rewatch those Oskies and forward and backwards and again and again, and I guess
one with audio, one without audio.
Yeah, no one ever did that. Just the Harvard grad. That really turned things around. But I guess enough about me. More about you, Gil.
More about me.
Gil came in, I guess, as some of you know, some of you don't know. He came in from Harvard.
I've done phonics work for Tyler.
Yeah. Took a while. Came in. He kind of started med games.
This is grad games.
Grad games.
Shameless plug for grad games.
Yeah. One med games. Grad games.
Grad games.
Grad games. And he was also instrumental in the formation of Operation Mend. He kind of ran for president.
I didn't run Operation Mend at all.
Ran for president?
There was no one elected. I basically just walked in.
But you came in strong, you ended up stronger. Yet somehow you have a kind of a Nemo wing on you right now. You have a loose fin.
That's a little too soon, man.
So how'd that happen?
It was Dr. Shetler.
Who?
Shetler.
I do not know of whom you speak.
Well, he used to be an anatomist here. I don't know if he's here tonight. Is he?
Shetler.
No, is he?
To the real Shetler, please stand up.
Yeah. So, you know what? This really grinds my gears. Because I saw this guy in the hallway, and I was like, Dr. Shetler! And he's just full tilt. I'm chasing him. Dr. Shetler! I have 2 arms at this point. Dr. Shetler! He keeps going. He's totally ignoring me. And so I have no recourse but to just try other names.
Do you have a list of those names, Gil?
Yeah, I have Shetler's list. Let me read it for you. Serious. Shit nasty. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Shet. Shet daddy. Shetlers of Catan. Shet no tears. Shell down and start a family. Scared Shetless. Shetly hit the fan. Shetstorm. Seek Shetler from the storm. Shet to the heart, and you're to the miss all the shets you don't take.
Shit, that's a lot of names, Gil.
No, I'm not even done. Don't take no shits off of nobody. Shetty, shetty, baby, baby.
That's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of names. Needless to say, I'm surprised I have a left arm. Too soon. But I think you don't get this far without at least learning some things. I hope, Tyler.
Oh, boom, Gil. Has anyone ever Jeff Chen?
Jeff Chen!
Or Jeff Chen's?
Is he not here?
It's 10 a.m.
I'm
already
in love with you. When I look, I do know what to do. As you lay there sleeping, and sleeping next to you. It's 10 a.m. and I'm already in love with you. Based on true stories.
Sexual chocolate is significantly better.
Yeah, they were awesome. That was great.
One of my favorite med student moments was hearing Dr. Stevens, the great, finally admit that up to date is in fact, more or less probably, in fact, up to date.
I think also learning issues got a lot shorter once you discover up to date. Yeah. Is Dr. Tillich here? Good, okay.
He would be so mad. He's like always red though. Why is he so red?
And I figured it out. I have the answer. Has anyone noticed at all times he's looking to perform feats of strength? Lifting chairs, pushing things over. Did I break that? Well, so it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. Again, I want to say good luck to the 4th years tomorrow morning. We're rooting for you guys. And now kind of back to your regular broadcasting. With so much talent here, it's a wonder that people even go to med school. Croony in coffee shops, I guess, doesn't pay too well.
Or make your parents love you, Gil.
Yeah. But without further ado, we've taken too much of your time. We'd like to welcome the young,
the beautiful
Stephanie Young.
That was amazing. He's also an awesome anatomy TA. She is an anatomy TA. She's very good. She's great. She's great. Anyway, first of all, let's also give a hand to Tyler and Gil, who were just up here. And I mean, they were on a run with the Shetler jokes. They were on a run, and I just wish I can't think of a single Shetler joke, and so I have nothing to add. Do you have anything, or? Wait, I might have one. So yeah, I did really poorly on my anatomy exam, so I ended up on Shetler's list.
No.
Never mind.
I was an 8.5, bro. That's not. Just kidding. Anyway, next up we have an amazing performance. You've already seen part 1, and this is the complement to that, the second part that forms the whole. This is NONSO with some spoken word. Give it up for NONSO!
Super comfortable. It's great. Yeah, I'm back. This poem is called Slow Dance. It's about sometimes forgetting what's important. It's been a while since I hit it, girl. And I just want to say I'm sorry, because you were my dream girl. And I didn't really mean to quit it. Too many distractions on the scene, girl, and I hope you can forgive me for getting caught up in this mean world. And I know you were my scion, that shoulder to cry on, that larger-than-life mind to rely on, that step to climb on for the lonely kid. Just wondering why he always came short. But I guess I just thought we would never make it together, you know? Like, I would never be good enough to keep you forever, and we'd waste too many good nights just wondering whether, like, maybe it wouldn't fit. And you weren't my Cinderella, so I gave up before the ball even started. Just clinging to the memories, though, I had already departed, and pretty soon we fell off, like you never had my heart, and I became wrapped up in mistakes I kept making, and friends that kept taking, and problems that kept shaping, and people I started to hate. And it was sad, but I latched on to implanted dreams, ignoring friends saying, you'll never replace her. Tried my hand at brief flings, cause no vulnerability's safer. And I bottled up my mind, cause there was no one to let it flow to. And everyone I let inside just left my spirit bound like Goku in the whole time. All I needed was you. You know, the irony amuses. I was just swimming in self-doubt, drowning in excuses. And I guess the only thing I can say is that even though I don't deserve it, I'd love for you to bless me with one more chance. Take my hand, slow dance. Thank you.
That was NONSO again. The only thing bigger than NONSO's muscles is his humility. So he's a great guy.
The other thing about NONSO is that NONSO has so many layers, so many different aspects to his personality. He's a Renaissance man of many hats. And one of my favorite things about NONSO is buried deep, deep in his past that I think it's very deep. And you may have heard near the end of his spoken word poem, he mentioned Goku, who is a Dragon Ball Z character. And what a lot of people don't know about NONSO is NONSO actually is a very talented gamer. This is the part very deep in his past. And even deeper is that NONSO used to be a semi-professional World of Warcraft player. And that's not a joke I'm making, that is just a fact about the student who you just saw. So let's give a hand for NONSO being so good at so many things. It's just brilliant, beautiful. And then we have our next act. We want to give it up for our next act, who, this is another incredible band. I really love the bands we've seen so far, and this is going to continue the pattern. This is Ryan Alano, Jacob Gutierrez, and Kevin Murray performing a musical performance.
The song is called Jolene. We dedicate it to Nate Collins.
Cocaine flame in my bloodstream. Sold my coal when I hit Spokane. Bought myself a hard pack of cigarettes in the early morning. Lately my hands don't feel like mine. I've been starting the dust and blinds. Held you in my arms one time, lost you just the same. Jolene, I ain't about to go straight, no, it's too late. Well, I found myself face down in a ditch, losing my hair and blood on my lips. Picture you holding a picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. Still don't know the love. Still don't know the love. Jolene. Been so long since I seen your face, felt a part of this human race. I've been living out of this here suitcase for way too long. Man needs something he can hold on to. 9-pound hammer holding my key. Either one of them things will do. Jolene, I ain't about to go parking in my blue jeans. Still don't know. Still don't know what love means. Jolene.
Well, I've been up here enough, so I want to kind of have a celeb intro. Stacy, are you here?
Clever, the classic celeb thing, you know, celeb.
Hi, so next act is Lau Zhu Alan Blitz presenting songs by Lau, but not by Lau.
Incredible, incredible.
All right, how's it going?
What's up, guys?
So, I know it's a very exciting night and day tomorrow, and just part of me knows that there's got to be some people freaking out just a little bit. So this first song is to the fourth years.
Thank you.
Guitar?
No, I'm not colorblind. I know the world is black and white. Try to keep an open mind. I can't sleep on this tonight. Stop this train. Wanna get off and go home again. Can't take the speed it's moving in. No, I can't. Honestly, please someone stop this train. Don't know how else to say it. Don't wanna see my parents go. One generation's length away from fighting life out on my own. No. Stop this train. Wanna get off and go home again. Can't take the speed it's moving in. No, I can't. Honestly, please someone stop this train. being young. So I play the numbers game to find a way to say that life has just begun. Had a talk with my old man, so that help me understand. He said, turn 68, you renegotiate, don't stop this train. Don't for a minute change the place you're in. Don't think I could never understand. I tried my hand, John honestly, we'll never stop this train. Once in a while, when it's good, it'll feel like it should. And they're all still around, and you're still safe and sound, and you don't miss a thing. Do you cry when you're driving away in the dark, singing, stop this train, I wanna get off and go home again. Can't take the speed it's moving in. No, I can't. Now I see we'll never stop this train. Thank you. This next song, I'm sure some people know it. Feel free to sing along if you do know it. Remember to come to the Glendon after this for Big Sig Little Sig. Shameless promotion. Mess around because she loves me so, this I know for sure. But does she really wanna? Can't stand to see me walk out the door. Can't stand to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together. Don't know how. Whoa, you think you got it, I just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, whoa, we get together. Separate's always better when there's feelings involved. What they say that nothing's forever. What makes love the exception? So why we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? But hey, whoa, whoa, hey, all right now, fellas. Yeah. What's cooler than being cool? I know. Here now. I said, what's cooler than being cool? All right. Break it down in just a few seconds here. Wanna see all y'all on all y'all's baddest behavior. Maybe break it down for nothing. Let me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Shake it, shake, shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Now shake it, whoa, shake it all now, shake it up, shake it up.
Thank you so much, Lau. I'm not supposed to play favorites, but Lau's my favorite.
When I grow up, I want to be Lao Tzu.
He's awesome.
So, Lau, that was very soothing as always when you interact with Lau. But now we're gonna, for the second to last act, we're gonna change gears a little bit. It's gonna turn up a little bit with Wushu. So get very excited. Get pumped!
All right, that was incredible. Give it up for Wushu.
Thank you.
It's nice.
Thank you, Wushu.
It's nice to know that at least one act here knows how to improv.
You can relax your sphincters now.
All right, next up, we have a special performance from the class of 2015.
What?
Windward! That's all, folks. Let's do that
Hello. Welcome to the talent show. Please take your seats. No. Gil.
We want to thank everyone for coming. We want to thank again Alex and Trevor for doing such a great job hosting. It's truly a marathon. We'd like to thank Christine Thing for helping organize the fourth years. Christine, come on out, just wave.
Christine.
We want to thank everyone at the SAO. You guys do so much for everyone here. We're incredibly grateful for all the hard work you put in. And I think it really shows.
Santa Claus came tonight. Santa Claus is coming.
All right, with ado, so after this, everyone's heading to Glendon. We hope to see you there. Thanks so much. Have a good night.
Happy match day.
Let's get Napolitano there. Come on, let's get Napolitano there.